Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory, episode number 114 today. Now, today is actually like day 1.5, I guess, of Team of the Year. Now, this stuff was all recorded up to just before 6 p.m. on Monday, so just before the Team of the Year came out. If we do get any like SBC related content or anything that can go into The Road to Glory, you'll see it from tomorrow, and I hope we do get some awesome stuff for the Totty. I really do. EA have announced what the Team of the Year is. I just don't know the stats of what the players are yet, and apparently forwards from 6 p.m. By this time, you'll know that, and you'll know the stats for the forwards as well, and I hope they're pretty awesome. So I told you at the end of the last episode that I did a vote on Twitter about getting Carlos Tevez, and after a very short vote, like an hour-long vote that I did on a little Twitter poll, you guys decided 56% of you wanted me to spend the 150k and go out and get him. Now, out of the two squads that I used, there was one where the more expensive squad could use a Hugo Lloris, which is someone I have untradeable in my club. So I didn't actually have to go out and spend the entire 150 odd K. We save a little bit in terms of actual like coin balance right now by using an untradeable Lloris in that we already have in the club. So that's good. And like, I didn't really have a massive use for him anyway at the moment. So it's fine by me to stick him in for this Carlos Tevez, who is someone which will feature on my bench, right? And that's what I wanted to do today. I want to unlock Tevez, go into some division rivals, bring him on, and hopefully see what he can do, see if he's worth it, see if he's worth doing. You can, of course, score, I think it was 3 low-driven shots as the weekly objective. If you score 3 low-drivens in any game mode, I'm pretty sure, you can unlock a 10-game loan of him. But, of course, by the time you're watching this video, Tevez will have expired, so I hope you've already made up your mind as to whether or not you're getting him. So I was really happy that we could go out and get him for not a huge amount, over 100k or so, I suppose. And knowing that we've got 2 pretty decent packs as well. You'll probably see them in the next episode because I am just saving them for Team of the Year, just in case. Very, very slim margins that I could get a Messi, Ronaldo or Mbappe. But, you know, I might as well save a couple of half-decent packs for that very small chance, right? But look how good this card looks, and also I really love the Totty kit. I think that's the best Team of the Year kit we've ever seen. I love it in blue with the gold bow tie and stuff. It looks good. It really does look good, and the color scheme all matched nicely there with the flashback item and the teal blue and stuff. So nice one. Tevez comes into the club. He's going to sit on my subs bench as my main replacement for like Bobby Firmino. Probably from half time onwards. He's so good that, like, I know Bobby's not completely knackered by half time, but it's a good shout to bring a 90 rated flashback on. Like, he could do damage in the second half. EA actually did give him pretty decent stamina, which is great if you can manage to fit him into your starting 11. I do think he'll last pretty much all game long. It's just quite difficult, of course, to actually get someone like Tevez in your starting 11 on full chemistry, unless you're using the likes of Messi and Aguero or maybe icons, you know. So this guy right here could kind of fit him into his team all right, I would imagine. But we go into this match. It's a nice squad. Raul and Aguero up front is pretty dangerous to come up against. However, Neymar Lacroquette has passed this player, plays it once into, who was that? Roberto Firmino, who's kind of like a little bit worried, I guess, in my club right now, because he doesn't know whether or not he's going to get much game time with this Tevez coming in. And in today's division rival matches, I did plan on actually just bringing Firmino off kind of early in the game to give Tevez a whole lot of a run out, but you'll see that in the next couple of matches that we play. So I'm 1-0 up. I get it to Firmino right here, and I just decide to strike it. And I knew as soon as that one didn't get blocked by the defender that was flying in the back of the net, and it just seems pretty crazy. Like, this is even crazier though. Oh my god, I'm just toying at this point. That was a ridiculous goal. I've kind of, after scoring a couple of nice volleys lately, kind of started to press the right stick in a little bit more lately to get that, you know, the ball up in the air a little bit more to try and hit some more volleys and stuff. So to hit that one right there was beautiful, and that literally made my opponent rage quit on the spot right there. So yeah, that's the sign of a very good goal, I think. That goal also takes us up into Division 3. Not necessarily buzzing about that. I prefer the Division 4 rewards. However, we'll see where we end up, right? You know, I've got to play for the rest of the week to decide where we end up finishing. Nice squad to come up against next, or my opponent's team is nice, is what I'm trying to say. A very, very tidy looking squad. I figured we'd probably struggle against it. But what is that? I mean, the last 2 goals we scored, that Neymar one, beautiful volley, and then that from Mbappe, like, that's regular Mbappe. What about Team of the Year Mbappe? How good is he going to be? I'm imagining his price is literally crazy, which might be a good time for us, because we were currently losing decent amount of money, like a huge chunk of money on regular Mbappe, considering I bought him for like 330, I think. He'd been sat at like 260 for a while, so after tax, getting close towards losing 100k on our player there, whereas once the announcement came out that he was going to feature in Team of the Year, obviously him not really being in packs so much this week could potentially bring his price up somewhat, and might be a good time for us to sell, as well as Lala. I'm pretty sure the 3rd inform Lala has absolutely skyrocketed, and I think the one that we've got, the 84, will probably see a slight increase in his price as well. First goal for Tevez, by the way, just because that Mbappe gets a nice strong link to that Lala, so if you didn't get Flashback Dani Alves, it's a very good option to use instead. So good GG's if you've got a 3rd inform Lala that's tradable. So first goal for Tevez was a blinder of a finesse from outside the box. Lots of power and stuff behind that. His second goal comes right now. It's actually a low driven shot, which I didn't end up timing very well, but it had so much shot power behind it that it flies past the goalkeeper anyway, and that was good. And I haven't already asked you guys yet, so I'll do it now. Smash a thumbs up on today's video if you haven't done so already. We're trying to aim for 2,000 likes on all of these episodes, so keep that support going. Smash that like target. Thank you so much in advance. Now, this game goes a bit pear-shaped, I'm not going to lie. I got it back to 3-all, but then, well, it's, you know, 6-3, 92nd minute. He does run off and shush. I don't know. I got a GG afterwards, so that's fine and stuff, but yeah, it's... I thought I dominated. I thought I had enough to win that game. I had more shots, more on target, like better pass accuracy and stuff, but I get done 6-3. So I need to be a little bit more clinical, or a lot more clinical going forward. So, yeah, a loss in the second game. Oh, well, we got a rage quit and a win in the first. And then we go into this game right here. A nice team. It seems that everyone that has the road to the final Kondogbia also has the road to the final Ben Yedder. I guess they really like that card design. Or people that have got both of them absolutely spammed the La Liga packs when the premium packs were out, and were able to luckily get both of those in those packs. That would be... yeah, I should have done that, I think. That would have been 2 very good cards to get hold of. But I go 1-0 down to a weak foot from Griezmann. I was just like, I don't know how that's happened. And after 11 minutes, I'm like, I want to give Tevez some game time. Again, like that second match right there. Get him a chance to score some goals. He scored 2 on his debut for me. So that was brilliant. Aubameyang plays it into Neymar here. And that's one of the weirdest strikes I've ever hit. Not going to lie, that was an outside of the boot, non-timed, weird finesse. I don't really know how that went into the back of the net, but so be it. It went in, they all count, but I do concede a kickoff goal down the other end. Griezmann runs there, and I can't block the finesse. And Griezmann's another player on my list that I really want to try, because I always struggle against him, and I know that he'll have a wand of a left foot, and it's just someone that I want to get into my team at some point. I try a little volley with Tevez, but it gets saved by the keeper. Wasn't timed, was also on a 3-star weak foot, so I wasn't expecting a huge amount. And then this happens. I hit a red finesse on the weak foot, on the 3-star weak foot of Tevez, and it flies in perfectly off the bar. And I'm like, okay, beautiful. I'll do that all the time then. Everything I strike with him finesse-wise seems to be going in right now. So, yeah, what a weird goal to score. Red timed, like that should go like sailing over the bar, right? Flying over the bar. Couple of substitutes to make later on in the game. Zakaria comes on. Mbappe also comes off for Salah. I do like to bring him on. Lots of energy and stuff for the last part of the game. Tevez then, well, can't quite find a way through. So Neymar, he plays it back to Neymar, who whips it in. And Kazawa is there. And this was a very odd game. So my opponent was obviously decent enough to go 1-0 up and 2-1 up against me. And I was struggling against him, but I could score. But then something happened where he paused it a few times. And then after he came back, it just seemed like he wasn't really there. But he was playing, but he wasn't as good as he was before. Whether or not someone took over, I don't know. But I score a beaut with Tevez. That one wasn't even timed. That was a first time outside of the boot power shot. So I'm trying all sorts of different things with him. He seems great so far. I'm very, very happy with my purchase at the moment. Kante then plays it into Salah, who hits that first time finesse. And it just didn't seem like my opponent was really in it. And I think he ends up rage quitting right here. Just, you know, saying peace out to this game. I'm done. I'll take the loss. So for me, that's good because I get another win in division rivals. And part of the weekly objectives is about that this week. We'll see that right about now. We're in a moment after we've got our skill rating as to how we're close to getting 3 foot swap items, which is good. I need to get a couple more wins online this week, which I will do. I also need to get 3 more wins in rivals and then score in 2 more matches online, or in any matches, I think it is. And then we'll unlock 3 foot swaps, which will put us up to 5. And I think it's 7. Is it 7? I think it costs 7 to get that Da Costa guy. So I will look forward to trying to get him. And that will happen, I guess, over the next week or so. So Team of the Year is upon us. We have Mbappe. I would be willing to sell if his price does spike. Because we've got Salah as an option as well. If someone like Bale absolutely plummets in price, we could bring Bale back into the road to glory. I wonder what the Totti prices are looking like. Probably way too much for us to get our hands on at the moment anyway. We'll see what happens. I'll open those packs at the start of the next episode so that you can see if we maybe get a Totti. That would be pretty lucky, but hey, if we get one, red list confirmed, right? Smash a thumbs up, guys, on today's video. My voice is starting to go, but it's getting better, right? I don't think I've coughed throughout this entire episode, so that's a positive. Let me know if you've managed to be lucky enough to pack a Team of the Year, because if you do, I'll know that I can quickly ban you from the channel. No, I won't. I won't do that. I might be jealous, but I wouldn't be nasty enough to do that to you guys. Best of luck with your Team of the Year packs if you've saved a bunch up. I hope you get nice blue cards. I really do, because, hey, someone's got to get them. It might as well be the lasty subscribers, right? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.